Hello, everyone. My name is Shannon Scriven, Current Education Outreach Specialist, serving Pflugerville ISD. And today I'm so excited to be bringing you a presentation on Mea Culpa, admitting when you're wrong. So you may be asking yourself, what exactly does mea culpa mean? You probably have heard of the word before, or you may not have. It's actually a Latin phrase and it means through my fault. This is another way of saying that you've made a mistake and you're acknowledging that you've made a mistake or you're at fault for something. And making a mistake or just mea culpa in general is like it's such a good skill trait to have. The ability to be able to own up to a mistake and just letting people know that you made this mistake and you do feel sorry about it, it shows really great leadership skills. All right, so everyone makes mistakes, including myself, including everyone on planet Earth. So feel free to read through these tweets that I have on my screen with you guys while I share a story with you guys on a mistake that I have made at my second job that I had while I was in college. I used to work at a packaging warehouse where I package items to be shipped out at the end of the day. And I made a mistake of putting the wrong label on the wrong package, meaning a package was going to go to a customer for something they did not order. And for some reason, I remembered that I made this mistake at the end of the day. So I quickly went to my boss and I said, hey, you know what? I think there's a wrong label on a package and the customer's not going to get the right order. We quickly went through about over 100 packages or 100 orders so that I could find the right one. And like the minute I saw the label with the name, I knew that that was the package. And we opened it up, we compared it with their packaging slip, and it was not the same item. It was two separate items. And I was just like proud of myself in that moment that I was able to own up to that mistake and like feel enough courage to go and tell my boss that I made that mistake instead of sweeping it under the rug. Because if I were to just like be like, it's okay, whatever, the customer probably would have been really upset. They probably would have never shopped with us again. And it's just like a really big inconvenience for them. So being able to own up to that mistake and just being honest about it, you're helping yourself and you're helping your business. Was my boss a little upset? Just a smidge, but I thankfully did keep my job. Your boss, supervisor, manager will feel more appreciated if you tell them about your mistake rather than just sweeping it under the rug. So own up to those mistakes and don't worry, everybody makes them. So, oh my goodness, you've made a mistake. What do you do now? The first thing you want to do is breathe, relax, and reevaluate the situation. It is okay. Next, you want to take ownership of your mistake. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't think, oh, my mistake is so small and insignificant. It's not going to hurt anyone. You don't know the impact your mistake may have on your business or on your project at school or whatever the case may be. So take ownership. And when you're taking ownership, you want to begin to problem solve. And no, you don't have to do this alone. You can do it with your boss, your supervisor, your manager. Own up to that mistake, let them know, and then together you guys can problem solve on a situation or problem solve on fixing that mistake. And then be sincere when you're problem solving. You don't just want to walk in your boss's office and be like, well, this is what I did, so oh well. Be sincere with your problem solving. You want to come down to a good fix to your mistake. And then you want to show what you've learned. You've made a mistake, you've owned up to it, you've problem solved it, but what did you learn? If you didn't learn anything in your mistake, something is wrong. You have to be able to learn something so that the next time you work on a project, you're not going to make that mistake again. So you want to just let people know what you're going to do differently for the next project that you're going to work on, and this will just allow people to trust you a little bit better so people could know that okay, he or she actually is admitting that they have the mistake, that they made a mistake, and they're willing to learn from it, and they will apply this to their future projects that they work on. Lastly, you want to apologize, okay? Your mistake may have hurt someone. It may have hurt a coworker. It may have hurt a client. It may have hurt your boss. Just apologize to anyone your mistake may have affected. And don't be defensive. You're the one who made the mistake, so you are the one who caused that inconvenience. So it is okay for other people to feel upset by your mistake, but don't get defensive. And be empathetic, especially when you're speaking with clients or customers. Your mistake may have caused an order for them to be pushed back 2 weeks later, and they really needed it like yesterday. So feel for them, be empathetic with them. You can offer something else in replacement of your mistake. And then show your course of change. Again, let people know what you're going to do differently this time so that that's not going to happen again. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you guys on Mea Culpa. I hope you found this presentation super helpful and give you a little courage to know that it's okay to own up to your mistakes. Don't be afraid. Your boss would so much appreciate it that you feel comfortable enough coming to them with these mistakes so they can help you problem solve them and help you learn from them. All right, well, before you leave for today, please remember to follow us on your favorite social media channels. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube at WFS Capital Area. And if you do have, if you want to check out some more of our information or check out some more of our content, definitely feel free to check out our website at Climb the Ladder CTX. Thank you all so much.